Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. Y'all ready for this? It's about to go down. It's Friday, so let's put on our crown and get ready for the weekend. But first, I got you covered with some awesome Switch news, including the most expensive Nintendo Switch game of all time. My question for you is, do you have $250 to spend on a game? We've also got the official Smash Bros. Circuit coming our way. We've got the 15th birthday of Nintendo Wii, and we've got Kirby and the Forgotten Land coming pretty darn soon. And we've got some more details. Plus, GameStop is dropping some Black Friday goodness, so I'm gonna fill you all in. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're all having a lovely day and are ready for your weekend, whether you'll be sleeping, switching, or just sitting around. I hope it is a good time for you. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy this show, and let me know in the comments down below what your take is on today's topics. Now, I'm being real weird with the mugs this week, but it's because there's just so many cool ones. I promise I'm not betraying the GMM Classic. Although we are approaching episode 200, so stay tuned. Also stay tuned for 2022, where Nintendo has partnered with esports team Panda Global to launch the first ever officially licensed Smash Bros. Circuit. They're gonna be playing Smash Bros. Ultimate and Smash Bros. Melee in 2022, making sure the best players can go head to head and try to take the top spot. They say that the circuit is open to any player who thinks they have what it takes to compete against the best of the best. It is described as a championship circuit, and there's going to be schedules and prizes and events. That'll all be revealed at a later date, but it sounds pretty darn cool. And anything they can do to help Smash Bros. Reach its ultimate form in terms of an esport, and also do things in a very, hopefully good, positive, not sketchy, not bad way would be all appreciated. And I'm hopeful that this will allow Nintendo to take games like Splatoon 3 into the esports arena as well. Nintendo of America Senior Director Bill Trinan, fantastic guy, I met him, also translator for Shigeru Miyamoto himself. He said this is the next step in Nintendo's efforts to create a fun and welcoming competitive environment in its player base, and I'm excited to see what all comes of this. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to play in a Nintendo Switch tournament, and if you think you have what it takes to compete in the Smash Bros. Circuit. GameStop is full of games, and they're getting in on all the game sales for Black Friday with some early sales. Now, their official Black Friday weekend deals have not been divulged as of yet, but they are doing some discounts already, and they've got a buy two, get one free on all pre-owned Switch games. So if you're not too particular about the condition of your cartridge, by all accounts it's just a cartridge, so it should be totally fine pre-owned, then you can get some really nifty deals. Games are obviously cheaper than retail price because they are used, and then you do a buy two, get one free. You can probably pick up 3 for a really nice price. You guys want to check them all out. They're all up on GameStop.com right now. And of course, as soon as I know their best Black Friday deals, I'll bring you my top deals for Black Friday sometime very soon. Happy freaking birthday to Nintendo Wii. It just turned 15 today, and that straight up and down Wiimote is now a teenager. All right, I really enjoyed the Wii. It brought Nintendo into the motion control era, trying something new, and for the most part, it was a huge success. Maybe not on the hardcore gaming front, but I do want to give a special shout out to a couple of games that if you haven't played, if you're feeling nostalgic, you should check out. Number 1, Zack and Wiki, amazing puzzle title. Number 2, Excite Bots, crazy racing, not Mario Kart, but by Nintendo and really fun. Also Punch-Out. The Punch-Out on Wii is fantastic, and this is the console that brought us Nintendo gems like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. It delivered Xenoblade Chronicles. It also brought Red Steel our way, which was an interesting one. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, which plenty love, and a lot of other titles. So I'd love to hear your favorite Wii memory in the comments down below. What game did you play the most on this lovely console where Nintendo tried to turn their gaming mechanics upside down by making you waggle? My favorite Wii memory is probably just howling with Wolf Link and my brother late into the night on launch night. We also played some Monkey Ball. I think it was actually Banana Blitz? There wasn't really a whole lot of good launch titles, so we just grabbed what we could. And also obviously enjoyed some Wii Sports. Bowling and tennis was quite good. I was really into tennis at the time. I played on the high school team. I was pretty darn good. #1 doubles, MVP. Anyhow, let's go to another MVP type deal, because right now Amazon has Immortals Phoenix Rising for 15. This isn't like a Black Friday deal or anything, but it's such a fantastic price for a Breath of the Wild type game made by Ubisoft that will definitely tide you over. If you're waiting for Breath of the Wild 2, Immortals comes kind of close, and it's a great, huge value at 15 bucks. I'll put the link in the description down below. Now, before we get BOTW2, we're gonna be getting the evolution of Kirby. All right, Kirby in the Forgotten Land was revealed at the last Nintendo Direct, kind of a big surprise game, like, oh, Kirby is kind of doing like, looks like the Mario Odyssey type thing, and they're expanding the world like really into new dimensions and new, totally different types of gameplay. Well, we just found out that the ESRB rating popped up this morning, indicating that this game is probably cooked. All right, they're probably ready to serve this thing up soon, and they said spring 2022. So I would reason that Nintendo probably wants to get this out before the end of their fiscal year. And that could mean a March 2022 launch for Kirby coming right back at you with his best, hopefully, adventure yet. That would be amazing. Pokemon Legends Arceus in January and then Kirby right after it in March. I would love to see that. The ESRB description gives us some new deets on the game. This is an action-adventure game in which players help Kirby save kidnapped creatures from evil forces. Players traverse 3D platforms while collecting coins, solving puzzles, and using Kirby's abilities to battle cartoony enemies, e.g. mushrooms, foxes, giant turtles. Love that trio. Players use swords, bombs, and blaster-type pistols to defeat enemies. Some weapons allow players to use targeting crosshairs for ranged firing. Boss battles can be frenetic, with laser fire, explosions, and projectiles flying at Kirby, often from a close-up perspective. Poor Kirby, he's gonna be really taking so much heat from these big bad bosses, but I am absolutely bombastically excited for this brilliant game. I hope that Nintendo can deliver a Mario 3D type experience, but with Kirby, and I think they're gonna cook up one of the biggest surprises of 2022, and I'm so glad to see that it's on course, will not be getting a delay, and is almost ready to arrive. Let me know in the comments down below if you are pumped for Kirby, if you think he's going to inflate to great heights, or if you think he's going to run out of air and fall to the floor. I hope that does not happen. $60 is a lot for a video game. The Switch has a lot of variety and a lot of great discounts, so I've really loved this generation in terms of finding value. But one Switch game is trying to break that mold. Out of nowhere, the title Membrane on the Nintendo Switch eShop has risen to $250. This is the most expensive Nintendo Switch game of all time. I saw this pop up online and I was like, it has to be a typo, a mistake, but I pulled it up on my Switch OLED. Here's a pic. It is $250. And part of me, like the crazy part of me, was like, oh my God, I want to buy this and see if it actually goes through. $250 for this eShop game that initially launched at $9.99. What is happening? Why did they raise the price of Membrane, this strange puzzle game where you go inside the human body, for $250? That is an increase of $240, and nothing on Switch has ever come close to costing this much. Now, maybe Perfect Hat Games just believes in their game. Maybe they thought $10 was totally undervalued for all the awesomeness they packed in to this title. I'm sure it's probably a mistake, but hey, there is a chance that they're just really overconfident. And I love stories like this because it's a once-in-a-million type moment that just doesn't happen very often. Like yesterday when Sega announced Sonic the Hedgehog cologne. What the heck does that even smell like? Well, Membrane is $250, and I can promise you, it is not worth $250 unless you want to say that you bought the most expensive Switch game of all time. I fully expect this to go back down to $10, but perhaps it is a strange marketing move, and if so, that is a genius idea. What better way to drum up some enthusiasm and some PR for your game that came out a while back than to raise the price 25 times its value? That is absolutely sinister, but maybe genius, and it's so cool to see a game for $250. Like, it's not cool for your wallet, but it's just ridiculous to see, and it makes me think of this alternate world where game prices just hiked and hiked and hiked and hiked, because when I was little, I bought Pokemon Stadium for $80. And before that, there were some Super Nintendo games for even more, and what if that just continued? We'd be paying $250 for Membrane on the eShop, so you can count your lucky marbles that you get to pay like $10 for Celeste, sometimes $5 for Katana Zero. You get all these amazing games like SteamWorld Quest for $7.50. It's fantastic to see how cheap, honestly, games can be. And yes, $60 still costs a lot, but nowadays more than ever before, titles drop quite quickly. Even first-party Nintendo titles are gonna be for sale for like $30, $35, $40 this holiday season, and while that still is a good chunk of change, hey, it's better than it was when I was a kid, and it sure is better than $250. Let me know if you're amazed by the magical story of Membrane. And now you can tell your kids too that one day, back in your day, a Nintendo Switch title cost $250. By the way, today's mug is my Nook Talk 2.0 mug. This is the Animal Crossing podcast I do. The mug turned out pretty swanky. They're still available for a few more days. BT dub, but I really love how this turned out. All black mug with the cool sign logo. And now it's time to see the signs that you have spread to me via the community poll. Last one of the week. Will you be asking for any Nintendo Switch games or accessories for the holidays? And 48% of you said you're asking for some new games. Mario Party Superstars, Metroid Dread, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, SMT5. What are y'all getting? Hopefully you got some good stuff on those Santa wish lists. Now 8% said you're asking for an eShop gift card, which I think is a smart move, especially with the upcoming Black Friday sale. It's gonna be big, you're gonna get a lot of discounts, and you can probably grab a bunch of games for a really good price. 6% said Switch accessories, 6% said a new Switch, and 31%, myself included, said no Switch stuff. Now, I wonder if that's the same reason for me, which is that I'm a hardcore Switch crazy, and so I've already bought all the games that I want to play this year, and I obsessively collect the Joy-Con, and I got the Switch OLED. Or maybe you're just satisfied with Animal Crossing and the Smash Brothers DLC lineup. Either way, I'm excited to share another holiday season with all of you. We got lots of fun stuff planned. I can't wait to share it with you. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive, and stay smart out there. Have a fantastic weekend. Hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, my wonderful friends and family, I love you so much. I appreciate you even more. Thanks again. SwitchForce out.